You can definitely walk around the different towns here in Eagle County and you can tell which people are which because of the different neighborhoods that exist here. I know that the schools is 52% first generation Latinx kids in there. My parents are both in that community where they're working the service. I think that it's 100% true when people say that they're the backbone of this community.
We were looking into graduation rates and almost 50% of the Latino first generation boys were not graduating high school, and we started looking into the whys. This place is our brand new youth center. It's a safe zone where the kids can come in and enjoy games, build relationships, some tutoring, some mentoring. In June 2020, we running the youth center. We were lucky enough that this place was vacant.
Right when COVID hit is when we started as well. Just being isolated and hearing from other friends that they weren't really, getting that socialization. It really pushed everyone to do something about it.
We are currently in our youth center, which is an abandoned restaurant that we have been able to secure.
Growing up a kid or a boy, they didn't really have a place for me to hang out with my boys. So we couldn't afford going to the pools. We couldn't afford doing all that. I felt like we really needed a place for us to go. And I feel like this organization is something that's been like a dream in my head, and somebody finally made it a reality.
We have mentoring after school. We're going to have a parent event tonight where parents are going to come in because it's so important to educate the first generation parents on the fact that the kids can go to school.
So we're promoting higher education, so we start with that. We ask the parents, do you want your son to go to college? And we facilitate all the steps to accomplish that through character building and value searching.
What we tried to do the entire summer was create trust. We tried to create a friendship first, and then it grew into a brotherhood.
I've been coming every single Monday. It's a really good center. They help you with a lot. They support you as a support group, and they provide you with a lot of skills.
And what that looks like is real raw conversations. We talk about resiliency, responsibility, communication skills, how to do this, how to do that, and they open up themselves.
I think the most valuable thing that I've gained from coming here was just learning about other people's stories and being able to be empathetic. In this center, we share a lot of stories that are sacred, that stays here. A lot of key things that I took away was that not everyone's the same. There's always a room for change and a room for improvement.
I think it's a big stigma with the boys, having that masculinity, not asking for help, especially more with our first generational Latino community.
A lot of those kids are, kids from the Latinx community that, don't show up. They don't want to show up. They don't think that these programs are for them. We've
always been taught to, deal with your own problems on your own. You can't show weakness in the community, and we're trying to break that stigma here, so.
Success to me is going to be when we have somebody on the school board, when we have somebody on the town council, when we have somebody that is running a company. We want to provide the pathway for opportunity through education, the mentorship, so that the true people that make it happen in the Valley are the people that are actually in leadership roles.